What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. So we're going to focus in on the St. Louis Blues losing Kevin Shattenkirk for the next few weeks. He's having abdominal surgery on, I think it's in the next week or so, and then he'll be, week to week after that. If I had to put an over/under on his return, just gazing at the Blues schedule right there, I'd say the 24th of February against Montreal. 3 weeks out, if he gets the surgery done, hypothetically in the next week, that gives him 2 weeks. Maybe I'm being a little, maybe being a little liberal. He's back, in 2 weeks from today against the Stars. But he'll get the next hypothetically. Let's just say I'm right, which I've never been wrong before. Just kidding. He misses 10 games. 5 of those games are against the Sabres, Jackets, Coyotes, Panthers, and Stars. All right, 5 pretty winnable games. Then they get 2 games against Tampa Bay Lightning, the Blackhawks, the Bruins, and the Penguins. With all but one of they're playing the Lightning once in Tampa, once in St. Louis, and the other 4 are all at home in St. Louis. So, I mean, there's half 6 one, half dozen of the other. But I just think it's going to be you got to keep your head above water. And having a guy like Alex Pietrangelo, having a guy like Jay Bouwmeester, definitely bodes well for their chances. And I think you look at, the way the team's been put together, they've got depth at every position. That's been a strong suit. Maybe they go out and get a defenseman. I don't think they will. I just don't. I think they like the way this team is. I mean, you never know. Maybe they pull the trigger on a move, but hypothetically, I think this team is good the way it is. I don't know if the front office staff sees it like that. But with Shattenkirk, you kind of take your lumps for the next, 2 weeks, whatever. And then, you go from there, 2.5, 3 weeks, and then you see what that next step is. And I think, if they play well or, play passable for the next 10 games, they're golden. I mean, they've won 5 straight. They've won, I think they're 9-0-1 in the last 10. I mean, they're playing some truly amazing hockey. They set out to build a Stanley Cup contender, and they've done just that. I mean, their big-name acquisition, Paul Stastny, only has 27 points in 41 games in the season. Even Pietrangelo hasn't had that great of a year. Jay Bouwmeester struggled offensively, but I think all these guys are great players. That if they get clicking, they'll be a force to be reckoned with. And they've never won the Cup, and the Blues want to buck that trend, and I think this could be the year they do that. I mean, Vladimir Tarasenko, the kid is the truth. He can play. He can shoot the puck pretty well. And with guys like David Baggett and Jaden Schwartz, DJ to a certain degree, they've got some depth up front. So I think if the defense can step up, you don't replace a guy that's 40 points in 49 games, but if everyone buys in a little bit, you're in good shape. So this isn't a fatal blow for the St. Louis Blues. Anyway, that's all episode of the Power Play with CJ on St. Louis Blues losing Kevin Shattenkirk for a couple weeks. Stay tuned for more episodes through the season and beyond. Later, guys.